Hey y'all, what's up? In today's episode of Shit I Be Thinking About, I be thinking about this shit a lot sometimes. Riddle me this. If you break up with someone, how are you entitled to an explanation from that other person about what went wrong, how they chose to process and move on, or for lack of making any effort to come back? You broke up with them. If there's anyone who should be given explanations, it's you. This happened to me on many occasions. I tend to get broken up with a lot. And I'm wondering, is it just me? Or has anyone else experienced this on the other side, on either side? And I'm not talking about that psycho ex that cannot let go. That's a different video. My two favorites. The first one was when I was dumped by a woman with no real reason. She called me to ask how I was able to let things go so easily. 2 years later, chick, if you were carrying that for such a long period of time, I think that you should see a professional to help you process. Seriously, I'd almost forgotten your name. What the fuck makes you think that I would remember how I was able to let go? It's actually pretty easy when you get thrown away. Most importantly, why do you still have my number? My second favorite, she's always going to be one of my favorites, is when my ex-roommate got upset about me announcing on Facebook the title of Mrs. Howard was vacated and no new contenders would be accepted. She was pissed. I got a text from her asking, so what? We aren't trying to work things out anymore? Wait a minute. Didn't you pull a 1984 Baltimore Colts on me and then change your Facebook relationship status to widowed? Not to mention, we hadn't talked for months after you left. I'm dead to you, remember? At what point are we trying to work things out? How the fuck are you upset about this? The funny thing about the Baltimore Colts reference is she actually moved to Maryland to go live with her sister after she left. I'm probably the only person going to laugh at that. This last one is an honorable mention, and I was on the fence about it, but her story is wild. She was so off the rails, she went and got my family involved with a group text after I'd blocked her, and to this day, my sister and niece have never mentioned what she said, but they did inform me that it was graphically personal. I can only imagine. She wanted answers, and she went entirely about it the wrong way. This woman came dangerously close to my niece, giving her a 9mm invitation to the wet t-shirt contest. If you know, you know. That kid was that mad. Whew. This was also over a year after she dumped me. Like, you couldn't have asked this shit, I don't know, 2 weeks later? I'm tripping because she had a dog and a therapist. Isn't that supposed to help you facilitate the healing process? Am I the one missing the definition of closure here? I've only said this 100 times in other videos. I'm not the please baby please type. Once you're gone, you're gone. There's no re-entry passes in this part. So I failed to see how you are entitled to an explanation. And that, my friends, is shit I be thinking about. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.